Qualcomm Stadium in beautiful San Diego, our site for today's game between Dallas and San Diego. Now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
They'll set up shop at the 33. Dallas comes out with an I formation. Dallas uses motion. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it out. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Witten was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. They line up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Bennett gains 4 yards on that reception. They line up at the 36. Out of the gun. He drops back to pass. Gets it off. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 48-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 45. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 45. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Romo sends a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled around the 34-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Drops back. He throws on the run. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He drops back. Makes the throw out to his left. Almost picked. Creighton was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I. Setting up play action. Throws a bullet. Completed. Tackled right around the 16-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
There's a play fake. Defense closing in. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 5. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
Tosses it out. He's hammered in the backfield. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
One man in the backfield. Bennett goes in motion. He's dropped at the 1. Gain of 6 on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. Big opportunity for the defense here. 3rd down, goal to go. They're crowding the line. Passes to the end zone. Deflected and broken up. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And he makes it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. They get him at the 22-yard line. And now their offense will take the field for the first time in the game. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. On play action, short throw to the right. Pass is complete. And he's knocked out at the 32-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Rivers back to throw. Throws out right. And they get him around the 49-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Here's the throw. Broken up. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Rivers lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Inside handoff. Loose ball. James recovered it. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
Barber gets the carry. Tackled right around the 48-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Not much time to throw. Incomplete. No connection this time. The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. It's completed. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He punts it. Into the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Rivers sends a man in motion. With the misdirection. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Tomlinson gets about 4 yards on the counter play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 30. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
But defense is so focused on trying to make offenses one-dimensional and take away the run. Anytime you see a gain of 6 yards and a first down, that's pretty impressive.
They'll keep it on the ground again, and he will lose yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Passes right. And he makes the tall grab. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time. Tomlinson on the give. They will be short. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Makes the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. From their own 13-yard line. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Passes. Hart gets the pick. Inside the 30 to the 20. And they get him at about the 7-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Gives it off. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. A couple of yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Just 5 yards from a touchdown now. Tomlinson alone in the backfield. Tomlinson gets the carry right side. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Dumps it out right. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
So they're ready for the extra point. It's good. San Diego holds a 4-point lead. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Brought down at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Hey, never quit, fellas. Swim. Watch the switch. Come on, y'all, watch those quick outs.
On play action. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 37. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Throws on the run. Catch is made. And he's knocked out at the 45. There was some heat on that pass.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Ace backfield this time. Pitch out. He didn't get back to the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
Under heavy pressure, Makes the catch. Great open field tackle. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Here we go, team.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 34. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, we get ready to play some D, baby. New call. All right, here we go.
Sets up the play action with the pass. Incomplete pass. Trying to make something happen, or was that just a bad pass?
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Kill.
Witten takes off in motion. Romo will look to throw. Rockets it. Pass completed. And they get him at the 26-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 25. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. We've got 2nd and 9 here. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Back to throw. Dumps it out left. Brings it in. Knocked out of bounds at the 15. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Romo sends a man in motion. There's a play fake. He needs to get rid of it. Tips it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled around the 13-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Looks to pass. Passes, end zone. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Barber on the inside handoff. What a shot! Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And he makes it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. The kick. From the 5-yard line. Won't be stopped. Brought down at the 26-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Tomlinson gets the call again. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. From their own 26-yard line. Using a bunch formation this time. He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. Brought down around the 35-yard line. Good play that time, but not quite enough. He'll wind up just short of the first.
Pretty good looking play that time on 3rd and long and almost picked up the first down. I like the decision. The quarterback got the ball out. His playmaker was able to make a play, came up just a little short.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. He fields the punt at the 20. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Dallas lines up with 3 receivers. He's going to be tackled for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
And he goes down. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
Looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. And it's picked. To the 20. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Rivers is lined up under center. 2 backs in the eye. Toss. He's brought down at the 12. Tomlinson gets around 3 on that toss to the halfback.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
They'll score. Touchdown.
Everybody thinks of LaDainian Tomlinson as being this finesse sort of runner, but you don't set the standard for touchdowns scored in a season by being a finesse kind of a runner. When he gets close to the goal line, he's going to stick it in. He is a very determined runner.
Set down. The kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Austin from the 6. And he's drilled. What a hit. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Barber lines up as the single back.
Here we go.
Here's the give. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. Hands it off. And they get him at the 31. Barber picks up 2 yards with the carry. The Chargers bring in the nickel package.
Here we go. Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Big play, D. Let's go get it.
He's looking to throw. Throws right. He's dropped at the 42.
Terrell Owens is one of those guys you almost have to see him to believe him. When I watch him warm up down on the field, it is just like watching some superhuman out running around. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he really doesn't care what the opposing fans think about him. He is a show unto himself.
Another run. He's brought down at the 42. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 42. Again with the run. Brought down behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Scans the field. Defender tips it away. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt it away. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. They line up in a double tight set. They'll give it off here. He lost yardage on the play. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
48! 48! Zebra!
Drops back, throws it short with the catch. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Comes down with it, and they get him around the 40-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
All kinds of pressure. He goes up high for the catch. Well, that was one of the best catches that you'll see all day.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Fakes the run. Cuts back, and he's dropped. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Tomlinson, the lone back.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Left 21.
Back to throw. Gets the pass off. And it's tipped away. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Rivers lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out.
Green 88. Green 88. Let's go. We're up. Hit him in the mouth.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Tomlinson takes the give. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 15. Tomlinson is the single setback.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hey, watch this, man. Come on, D. Let's go.
Throws left. He leaps. It's caught. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Goes for the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 2 extra defensive backs out there on this one. They go with the toss. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. Nice job on the toss play there.
Boy, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, it just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do is contain that outside pitch.
2 tight end set.
All right, here we go. 180.
Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 36-yard line. 7 yards there.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Pitch out. Tackled around the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the toss.
Gain of 2.
It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Sets up the play action. He's scrambling. And it's completed. He's tackled around the 14-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game. And his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Play fake. He needs to get rid of it. And he scores. What a play. That was just a well-executed pass right there.
Well, as a receiver, you're going to get banged around a little bit down here on the goal line, but this is a big, stout guy with good, strong hands, and that was a nice catch.
And they line up for the extra point. The kick is up. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Dropped at the 31. This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last 2 successful drives. They'll set up shop at the 31. First down, 10 to go.
Roger. You cut out. Blue 42, let's go. Left. Scatter.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs. They'll blitz on run downs. And that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Rivers back to pass. He throws it, makes the grab. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Here we go.
He's under a heavy rush. And he should have had that one. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
San Diego comes out with an I formation.
Hey, watch this flag. Hey. Green 88. Green 88. Friday. Chain.
Defense closing in. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down and medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
Watch the screen. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Green, 2 man. Let's go.
Play fake. He needs to get the pass off. Hamlin bats it away, and it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Barber lines up as the deep back, I formation. They're going to pitch it. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Just a yard there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Let's go.
Romo will look to pass. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 33. Nothing doing on that series for the offense.
I like the way the defense attacked that time. They saw what the offense was trying to do, but instead of sitting back and being cautious, they attacked the line of scrimmage.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Sproles takes it at the 21. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Setting up play action. Guns it out. Makes the reception. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He might have gotten a yard at best.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Omaha! Don't lose your bite! Close up, switch. Touch! Clock! Touch!
He'll get it again. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Tomlinson gains around 6 yards on the run. Third down, 3 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
There you go, G. Watch the spread out.
Tomlinson gets the handoff to the right. He's hammered in the backfield. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Romo looking to throw. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 30. 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 30. Barber, the lone back. He drops back. Throws while on the run. And they get him at about the 39-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Throw mode, looking to throw on first down. Passes it out. Excellent open field tackle. Excellent designed rollout there that led to the completed pass.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6 yards gain and a little progress.
Right here.
So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 21.
No question, one of the truly elite receivers in the game. Terrell Owens has skill sets that just set him apart. His size, his speed, and I think his speed is actually a little underrated because he's a bigger guy. He may not get started as quickly, but when you see him accelerate, when he goes from almost full speed to full speed, he goes by people.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 21-13. He kicks it off. Sproles fields it at the 3. Stiff arm. And he's drilled. What a hit. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sport. The Chargers come out with the offset eye. Rivers takes it back. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. They'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Play fake. He throws on the run. Tackle right around the 44-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Rivers hands it off. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He drops back to pass. He makes another catch. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
San Diego sends a man in motion to the left. He drops back. Gets the ball away. Picked off. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. A couple of yards there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Come on, G. King. Toby 32.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at about the 45-yard line. They picked up a yard.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
On play action. Makes the throw out to his right. He steps out at the 50. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Setting up play action. It falls incomplete. Just a little too much on that pass, and he overthrows the tight end.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Keep coming. Left go, left go. Good, yeah. Zebra, zebra. Let's go now, let's go. Wait, what?
Fakes to the back. He throws right. He's tackled at the 25. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Looks to pass. Under heavy pressure. And he caught it. Knocked out around the 35-yard line. The screen pass gives them a new set of downs.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. Defensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Throws it short, and he catches it. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
First down, 10 to go. One man backfield.
Come on. Let's go.
There's a play fake. Batted away. Gates was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From the 33-yard line.
No.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gives to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Manu Maliuna, the man in motion. Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. Is there for the catch. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Newman awaiting the return. Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. And this one will go for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation. They're going to pitch it. He's brought down at the 38. On the toss, they were able to get past the marker for the first down.
Yeah, they did a really nice job sealing off the corner there, and good vision that time by the back. A lot of patience, took his time, found the hole, picked up a nice gain.
First and 10, ball on their own 38. Barber lines up as the deep back, I formation. Barber gets the ball. He's tackled at the 38, maybe a yard, and that will bring up second down. Romo lines up in the shotgun. Three receivers split out. Short throw. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
Looks to his left, lays it up there. Hart gets his hand on it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He gets it away. He fields the punt at the 16. He's brought down at the 34. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Chargers come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45. Blue 45. No, you're good. You're good.
Up the middle with a fullback. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up second down. Rivers comes to the line under center. Two backs in the eye. Looks to pass. Throws it short. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Setting up play action. Completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Rivers dropping back. He throws left. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Hold on.
Rivers looking to pass. Strong throw to his left. Jenkins knocks it down. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Barber gets it on the inside. And they get him at the 33-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That brings up second down. The Cowboys line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out.
Hey, watch the screen. Don't give him a yard. Watch the switch.
Barber takes the delayed handoff. He makes a move, and he's brought down. 2-yard pickup, and that makes it third down. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 35. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's get off the field now.
They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Sproles takes it at the 21. Brought down at the 35. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Let's get
Sets up the play action. Short throw to the right. He's there for the catch. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
He fakes it. Rivers gets sacked. That's one way to disrupt the passing game.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A third down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They were forced to punt on their last drive. 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. Two tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. There's a play fake. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Anderson grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. So that'll make it 2nd down. Romo is under center. Single backfield. Feeds it to the back. Barber fumbles. The offense has it. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Deflected and broken up. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
McBriar kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Rolls, fields it at the 40. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
He looks to throw on 1st down. And it's picked. Open field ahead. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
And this conversion could tie things up. They line up in a one-back set. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film. But that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
Dropped at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The Chargers come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. Throws right. It's completed. Brought down around the 48-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, They don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48. Rivers comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looks down the field. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Catch is made. And they get him at the 31. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Play action. Throws middle. Incomplete pass this time. Chambers was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The Chargers come out with the offset eye. On play action. Oh, and he dropped it. Tomlinson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. It's 3rd down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on the 31. And they use motion. Rivers set to go to the air. He needs to get the pass off. Tackled at the 25. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He's hammered at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He looks to throw on 1st down. Passes it. Makes the catch. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Drops back on 1st down. Gets the pass out. And he's decleated at the 36-yard line. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
The pass is away. Brought down at the 21-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Good game so far as we head to the 4th. Our score here is the Chargers 24, the Cowboys 19. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation.
All right, here we go. Regular. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Hands it off. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Left, 21.
Looking for an open man. Past the line. And they get him around the 1-yard line. 5, maybe 6 yards there on the scramble.
Come on, let's go.
So here it is. Crucial 3rd down as they look for the lead.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Watch the ball, watch the ball. Hey, let's go, baby.
Hand off to the right. He scores, and they'll take the lead.
I think we're going to see a big 2-point conversion try here. Obviously, a 3-point lead, really significant at this point in the game.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back, tries for the end zone, and the defense holds. Should they have gone for 2 here, Chris?
No, I think that was the right call. At this point in the ball game, you definitely wanted to try to go for 2. It's about a 50-50 proposition. They know the odds, just didn't get it that time.
Still on his feet. Big hit there to bring him down. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gives it off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. A 1-yard gain.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Hey, let's go. Yo. 48. Hey, pick 6 right here, pick 6.
He drops back. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And they pick up the 1st down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Play fake. And the pass is knocked away. Gates wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go. Hey, never quit. Scatter. 48. Middle. Come on, y'all, watch those quick out.
They hand it off again. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Fakes the run, and it's intercepted by the backer. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Out of the shotgun.
Here we go.
They motion to the right. First down, looking to throw. Almost intercepted. Glenn was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. From the 36-yard line. They line up in an I. He's running out of time. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 17. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Romo hands it off. And they get him at about the 13-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 14.
Let's go.
Only one man back.
Take off the top. Take off the top. Come on, let's go.
He fakes it. Romo drops it. Barber recovers the loose ball. You know the defense is upset at that missed opportunity.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
Rockets it out. Brought down at the 6. And that was a close call.
Yeah, barely picking up the first down there and really taking the pressure off the coach of having to make a fourth down decision.
Here we go. Kill.
Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. What a catch! Touchdown! That was a nice pitch and catch by these two.
That play is just so hard to stop down here on the goal line. All you have to do is get a little body position. Quarterback zips it in there. These two guys are tremendous at that play.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Runs over tacklers. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers. He looks to throw on first down. Throws the deep pass. And the pass is incomplete. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
Thank you.
He drops back to pass. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 37. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Setting up play action. Short pass to his left. Knocked out at about the 45-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Fakes to the back. And they're coming after him. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 43-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
On the ground with a tailback. And he's out at the 35. A gain of 8 on the carry. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield.
Luke, 45. Flip. Go. Same thing.
He gets another carry. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. Tomlinson picked up the first down after the gain of 4. 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Goes through his read. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
On play action, throws it short with the catch. He's tackled around the 24-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Little handoff. And they didn't get it. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Let's go. Hey, watch the sideline. Keep coming.
Scans the field. And he's out of bounds, incomplete.
A turnover on downs.
They'll start at the 23. 1st down now and 10 to go. And they use motion. Setting up play action. He decides to run. Tackled at the 25. He scrambled and picked up a couple of yards. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Barber, the lone back. Romo sends a guy in motion to the right. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 40. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Only one man back. They'll throw on 1st down. He throws it. Comes down with it. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Play fake. He throws right. And it's completed. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Tosses it out. Brought down behind the line. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Play fake. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. Hit hard at the 23. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
Romo hasn't missed yet. Makes the grab. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Throws it short. Defender gets his hand on it. Anderson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They'll come out in the eye. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. That was a great run.
And man, did he shoot out of there. Yeah, he had a great hole, but the way he hit that thing, whoo, that was hot.
Point after is good. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and our score, the Cowboys 39, the Chargers 24. Here's the kick. Drilled at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. San Diego comes out with an I formation. They motion to the left. He's under pressure. Makes the reception. No gain on that completion. From their own 30-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Looks for a man open. Catches it one-handed. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
They'll start at the 32-yard line. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time. Romo hands off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
They hand it off. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Jones takes it left. Knocked out around the 26-yard line. Not smart. It was a pretty good run, but he should have stayed in bounds.
Yeah, that was a nice-looking play all the way up to the point where the back decided that he was going to step out of bounds. I don't care what kind of hit you're going to take on that play. You have to leave it on the field of play so that clock keeps running.
Kick is up. He's got it, and he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Chargers go with the I formation.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Left call. I got you.
Tomlinson gets the ball. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Back to throw. Looks right. Throws. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Drops back on first down. Knocked loose. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Dallas brings in the nickel here. He's looking to throw. With the throw. There for the reception. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
He drops back. Looks down the field. And it's caught. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. It's the tailback. He's tackled around the 20-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up at the 20. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation.
Roger. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They'll face second down and 10.
Quick game, 44 screw. Here we go. Big play, D.
Again with the carry. And they get him at the 23. And a pickup of about 2. And so it'll be third down. They line up at the 23. Single back formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Let's throw. I knew. Yeah, we see that screen. Hey, stay. Get your hands up up front. Fargo. Let's get off this field, man.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's dropped at the 25. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. First and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's go. 388. That's right, Lucy. Down. Come on, let's go.
Looking to throw. With the pass. Brought down at the 50. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. And he caught it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 40. He's simply putting on a passing clinic out there.
Yeah, and this defense should have to pay for admission to this clinic because I tell you what, he is teaching them a thing or two about playing offensive football. No matter what this defense does to try to stop them, they simply cannot.
Gets the pass away. Tackled around the 28-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He's pushed out at the 23-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. And he will lose yardage on the play. That one goes for negative yardage. Looks like they might have lost 5 on the play.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
The quarterback was lucky to get rid of the ball there.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
Drops back. End zone. It's dropped.
The play results in a turnover on down.
They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Nickel back in this time. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Cowboys 42, the Chargers 24.
Somebody please press the undo. They only teach us the things they do. They don't teach us the ABCs. We play on our country.
Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between Dallas and Kansas City. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
And this kick will get the game started. With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
They're going to pitch it. Knocked out of bounds at the 37. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run because then it sets up the play action and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He looks to throw on first down. And he catches it. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Johnson gets the ball. It's loose and is picked up by one of the linemen. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
He drops back. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 42. and you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Looking for an open man. Is there for the catch. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They'll throw on first down. And the receiver has room to run. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Broyle dropping back. And the defense has a heavy rush. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Poe was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
For your SUV.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. It's intercepted. And that pass was picked off easily.
Well, when you're playing against a zone defense, you better not hang one up there like that because there are just too many guys that have a shot at it. That time he paid the price.
Barber on the give. The defender gets him to the ground. Barber comes away with 5 yards on the carry. The Cowboys line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Pitch out. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. He goes forward for about 5 yards there, and that gets them the first.
I always thought the toss play was a little like showtime for an NFL running back. They get the ball out in space, a chance to be a little creative, that time a nice gain and a first down.
Huge hit. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Jones takes it up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the run.
Gain of 3.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 34-yard line. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Fires it out. It's intercepted. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Johnson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Surveys the field. Completed. Knocked out at the 24-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. Goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. How about that catch?
When you have a receiving weapon at the tight end position, it just makes it so much easier to pick up those little first downs.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the right. Steps out at the 20-yard line. Play fake is good for a couple. Kansas City lines up in a double tight set. Johnson on the run. And they get him at the 18-yard line. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide.
Roger. Swim. Here we go, team. Let's turn the
End zone, touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Kick is up. It's good. Kansas City is up a touchdown. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Romo hands off. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Just about 3 yards there, and that will bring up second down. The Cowboys come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Goes through his read. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He fakes it. He catches another. And he's hammered at the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He's under pressure. The back makes the catch, and he has a lane. He's tackled at the 14. How about that pass play?
When you have a halfback that can make big plays like that in the passing game, it just makes your offense so dangerous.
From the 14-yard line. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Another run. Tackled at the 8. Barber gains about 5 yards on the run.
Gain of 5.
The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. Romo lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time. Back to throw. And he's drilled at the 14. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
He drops back. The pocket is collapsing. Pass is complete. He's hammered in the backfield. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick. From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's get off this field, man. Let's go, we're up. Blue 45! Blue 45! Right. Hey, jab.
Sets up the play action. It's completed. He's pushed out at the 33-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Watch it, D. Let's go, keep playing. Let's keep him down here.
Man in motion.
Watch the reverse.
Rifles it across the middle.
The pass is
Gonzalez was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Third down.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 33.
Hey, come on.
Single back formation.
Take. Blue 45. No, you're good. Blue 45. Friday. Now.
Smith gets it on the inside. And he dropped him in the open field. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Holquist punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. He fields the punt at the 16. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
First down, looking to throw. Throws short. And it's knocked down. Barber was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up at the 39. Romo lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. There for the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 48-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Hands it to the back. He gets to about the 41-yard line. About 8 yards there.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Drops back to pass. Crosses the line. It came loose. Dorsey gets the loose ball. The ball came out, and they were right there for the recovery, Chris.
Yeah, the first thing you do on defense when you see the ball out is you grab that guy that just fumbled the ball and make sure he doesn't recover it. That time the defense got on it quickly.
They're going to pitch it. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Johnson comes away with around 5 yards on the toss out wide. 2nd down and 5. The defense is playing the pass on this play. Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. He lost yardage on the play. Nothing doing on that play. So that'll make it 3rd down. They line up at the 39. Croyle with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Come on. Blue 45. Stay outside him.
Guns it left. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Hey, nasty. Watch the square. 48. 48. Quick. Don't give him a yard.
Johnson will run it again. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. No gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Croyle back in the shotgun for this one.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Brought down around the 43-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, 1st down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Throws out to the right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Poe was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 2nd down now with 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Tickets for all of next year's home games.
He gets another carry. He's brought down at the 37. Picked up about 6 yards that time, and that makes it 3rd down. Kansas City lines up in the offset eye this time.
Blue 45. We got to watch the ball, y'all. Let's get off. Right.
Back to throw. Throws out to the left. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Drops back to pass. Rifles it to the left. Had his hands on it and dropped it. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 27. They'll go from the I formation.
What that screen on here? That dude right here tight. That's a hard count. Down. Scatter.
Johnson takes it up the middle. Brought down about the 25-yard line. Johnson picks up a yard on the play. So 3rd down once again as the offense lines up. 6 DBs in the lineup.
Come on, make a play. 388. Let's go. 388. Top 7.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Catch is made. And he's knocked out around the 20-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Jones from the 4. Drilled at the 34-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in a one-back set. Barber on the inside handoff. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go from their own 35-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Kill. Let's go right.
Drops back. He needs to get rid of it. Makes the catch. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Come on. Here we go.
Bennett moves in motion. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 46-yard line.
No question, one of the truly elite receivers in the game. Terrell Owens has skill sets that just set him apart. His size, his speed. And I think his speed is actually a little underrated because he's a bigger guy. He may not get started as quickly, but when you see him accelerate, when he goes from almost full speed to full speed, he goes by people.
It's 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Romo comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends in the formation.
Keep playing, fellas. Hey, inside.
Barber on the give. Hit and dropped behind the line. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And so it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Setting up play action. Brings it in. Brought down around the 26-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
And they get him at the 23. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Gain of 3.
And this is play number 8 on this drive. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Big play, B. Right. Close right. Over, tough.
He throws on the run. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
No. You ready? Right. Zebra. Here we go, baby.
There's a play fake. He gets in for 6. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Big hit there to bring him down. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Hit hard at the 30. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Again with the carry. And he's decleated at the 37. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3 wide receivers. Looking to throw. He's running out of time. Canty gets his hand on it. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. He fields it at the 17. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Gives to the back. Tackled right around the 22-yard line. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. They line up in the I formation. The halfback with the carry. And they get him right around the 24-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They line up at the 25. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Watch the switch. 180. Sorry, get you over there, baby. Roll the line.
He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Robinson fields it at the 22. He took a shot at the 34. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. On the spread out.
Brought down at the 35. A pickup of a yard for the halfback.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Come on, little hustle. 48. 48. Let's cover. I knew.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Drops back. Passes to his left. Tackled around the 36-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Colquitt awaits the snap. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 20. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
First down, looking to throw. Edwards bats it down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Romo is under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Looking to throw. He throws right. And he makes the one-handed grab. Brought down at the 50. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
They line up at the 50. Dallas goes with the ace set here.
All right, here we go. Get your hands up up front. Hey. Come on now. Let's go. Let's get off this field, man.
Romo hands it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Barber gains about 4 yards on the play. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. And they get him at the 37. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
Little handoff. He got decleated. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Back to throw. Gets the throw away. He's dropped at the 31. Excellent execution on the slant, led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield. Sets up the play action. Throws it short. Knocked out at the 24-yard line. About 7 yards there. Single set backfield. Hands it to the back. He's brought down around the 21-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I. Man in motion. Romo set to go to the air. Looks for a man open. Brings this one in. And he's out around the 19-yard line. Barber gains a couple with the short completion. Here's play number 10 on this drive. Jones is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Looks to pass. Gets the throw off. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Makes the catch. Touchdown. That was a nice pitch and catch by these two.
That play is just so hard to stop down here on the goal line. All you have to do is get a little body position. Quarterback zips it in there. These two guys are tremendous at that play.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. It's fielded at the 2. Still going. Hit and dropped at the 30. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gives to the back. Tackled around the 31-yard line. Not much there. That brings up 2nd down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31. One man in the backfield. Johnson gets the carry. And they get him at the 41-yard line.
Larry Johnson is just one of those incredible talents, and as long as he has a productive offensive line in front of him, he is going to be very difficult to stop. He's a thumper with speed, a very rare combination of a big guy, a power guy that can also simply outrun you.
Dropped behind the line. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long. Just too much to overcome.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Hands it to the back. He's pushed out at the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 7. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 27-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun.
Come on. All right, here we go.
He's looking to throw. Throws it with the catch. Tackled at the 39-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
They're going to pitch it. He's dropped at the 42. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 42. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. Owens fumbles. Page grabs it on the ground. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
Drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Kansas City is going with the offset I backfield. They go with the run. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. That run picked up a yard, maybe less. That brings up 2nd down. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. 2 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 17. Hands it off. Tackled at the 11. Johnson gets 6 yards on the play. Johnson lines up as the single back. Kansas City using an audible. Surveys the field. Comes down with it. And they get him at about the 7-yard line. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
Looks to pass. Makes the throw over the middle. He's in for the score. The pass was on target, and it goes for 6.
That's one of those great throws where the receiver was covered when he actually made the throw, but he threw it to a spot, and the timing was perfect for the touchdown.
And this for the tie. Kick is up, and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll come out in the eye.
Let's go, Tiger! Wait, ball! Wide, come on, man, let's go! Swim! Stay outside him!
He looks to throw on first down. Scrambles for yardage. He's dropped at the 35. Dallas calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Goes through his read. And it's completed. He's dropped in the open field. How about that pass?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Just can't find the range on that one. Glenn wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From their own 48-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Here we go. Keep your eyes open. Let's go right.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. And he made a great open field tackle. 8-yard gain on the play. That'll make it 3rd down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Romo doesn't like what he sees. He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 34. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
First down, looking to throw. He throws it. And he dropped it. Anderson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Is seated in section 19.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
You've just won a complete DVD recorder system.
Here's the kick. And it's good. He just showed off his incredible leg strength there. What a kick.
Wow. Can you believe he made that one? That's my expert analysis there. Wow.
And here's the kick. Charles fields it at the 1. He's still going. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 20-17. The kick is away. He's hammered at the 27. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Barber lines up as the deep back, I formation. Romo hands it off. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Barber gains around 6 yards on the run. From their own 33-yard line. Romo comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the eye. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 35. They get 2 yards.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
The Cowboys put a man in motion. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 39-yard line, and it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 40. Not a lot on that play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Sets up the play action. Brought down at the 36-yard line. What a pretty pass play.
Run the ball, sell the run, play action pass, and it really just opens up your passing game. The key to throwing the football in this league is running it well, and this play action is starting to work.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. From the gun.
Keep coming. You ready?
And they use motion.
Right. Close right. Let's get it right here. Let's go drop.
Drops back on 1st down. And he dives and makes the catch. He laid out for the reception and the big gain on the play.
And as a receiver, you know if you come up with plays like that for the quarterback, next time he gets in a tough situation, he's going to trust you more than he does those other guys.
King's right.
There's a play fake. He throws a bullet out to his left. He's dropped at the 11. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He fakes it. He throws right. Makes the grab. He's tackled around the 6-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Romo gives it up the middle. And they get him at about the 3-yard line. Barber comes away with 2 yards on the carry. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends.
Go get it, baby. Real.
Gives to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
And he makes it. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Roger. Here we go. Pony.
Croyle with the give. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 32.
Tennessee.
Croyle is in the gun. 4 receivers split out.
48. Hey, safe. Be line. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head.
Fakes to the back. Here's the pass. Excellent open field tackle. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Gonzalez motioning to the left. Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. And they get him there for the sack. That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open, but so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive lineman, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
Rifles it to the right. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Completed pass, good for a gain of 10 or so. So that'll make it third down. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. They'll go with the run once again. No chance there. That will be fourth down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Holquist will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. And they'll down it at the 7. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Makes the reception. He's tackled around the 17-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Brought down at about the 33-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Romo to the air on first down. He throws short. He's brought down at about the 45-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
He looks to throw on first down. Strong throw. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
And that's just a defensive breakdown right there. Anytime you're in a zone defense, to give up a long play like that is just about impossible. That is a major failure on the defensive side.
Passes the ball, and he hasn't missed a pass yet. And he's knocked out at the 16. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Bennett takes off in motion. Looking for an open man. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Huge pressure by the defense. He brings it in. Touchdown.
A lot of people have really been surprised by the play of Tony Romo. But NFL quarterbacks who have the ability to buy a little time, to make somebody miss, to move around just a little in that pocket, can create some really big plays for their receivers down the field, and nobody does that better than Tony Romo.
It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. At the 30, breaks a tackle. He finally goes down at the 49. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. Gain of a handful. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 44. One man in the backfield.
Let's go. Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45. Come on. Let's go. Let's roll.
Throws it short. Out of bounds, incomplete. They line up at the 44.
Intended receiver on the play.
Croyle is lined up under center. They'll line up in single back. Croyle looking to throw. There for the reception. He's dropped at about the 35-yard line. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Drops back on first down. Picked off. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Terrible throw to the quarterback that time. It looks like he might have rushed it a bit.
You know, Tom, that's a good point because clearly the coverage dictated to not throw the ball to that side of the field. They simply had that one blanketed. He had to check that ball down.
He looks to throw on first down. Scans the field. He throws left. And it's caught. What a brutal hit. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Tackled about the 15-yard line. Didn't get much. That'll bring up third down. From the 16-yard line. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback.
Here we go. Go right.
Fakes the run. Flips it out short. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 2. The back gets 3 on the carry. Dallas sets up in the eye. Barber gets the call again. And he scores. What a play!
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Big hit there to bring him down. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, G.
Johnson on a counter right side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
He's looking to throw. Rifles it out there. He's tackled at the 35. Nice little play there.
Pretty read that time by the quarterback. He knew they were coming with the blitz. He knew where the single coverage was, and he made them pay for it.
He fakes it. And he caught it. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Here we go. Block 99 Philly. Let's get off this field now.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at midfield. A yard, maybe two, on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Kansas City goes with the ace set here.
You playing, fellas. Friday. Hey, gap. Hey, watch this, man.
Looking to throw. Throws out left. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Blue 45. You got close. Blue 45. Wide, Trent.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 30. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 2.
They line up at the 30.
No, stay low.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
You said sleep, play it. Touch. Green 88. Green 88. Hey, never quit, fellas.
Drops back. Surveys the field. And he catches it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 22. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
He's brought down right around the 16-yard line. The defense couldn't figure out a way to come up with a stop on that 3rd down attempt.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that one.
Johnson on the inside handoff. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Here we go. Green 88. Green 88.
So, at the end of 3, our score is the Cowboys 37, the Chiefs 17. 2nd down now with 10 to go. And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Omaha. Buffalo. Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, D. Hey, play the run.
Croyle hasn't missed yet. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 11. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Broken up, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Blue 45. Tiger. Buffalo. Get your hands up.
Looks to pass. He's under a heavy rush, and the QB can't escape the pressure.
On downs.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Romo comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 25. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Come on, baby.
Barber gets it on the inside. Tackled at the 26-yard line. Barber picks up a yard on the play. Barber is the single setback. Romo will look to pass. Short throw to the right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They brought pressure with the blitz, and it worked to perfection.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll go from the I formation.
Hey, inside. Touch. Play your assignments, man. Zebra. Let's go quick games.
Here's the halfback. Brought down around the 34-yard line. Johnson picks up 5 yards with the carry. Second down and 5. Ball on their own 34. From the gun.
Touch. Go, baby. Come on. 48. Tiger. Let's go. We're up.
Looks to pass. Throws a bullet. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at third down. 3rd and 5 situation. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Just won a year subscription to your favorite magazine.
Watch the fake. Let's go. Keep playing. Friday.
Back to throw. Defense closing in. Croyle loses the ball. Taylor picks it up off the ground. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
Newman back to return it. Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Newman takes it at the 25. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Don't give him a yard.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. 4-yard gain. That brings up second down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends.
Here we go. Come on, lock him down.
Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Looks for a man open. Tipped pass. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Advanced ticket sales and much more. Ask for more details today.
Gets the punt away. He fields it at the 17. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Left, 21. We're about to cough it up. Alert, run.
Johnson on the run. Johnson drops it. The end dives on the ball.
Go, man.
And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
They'll start at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Romo lines up in the shotgun formation.
Here we go. Right. Reload. Stay inside right here. Let's come up quick.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. Completed. He's dropped at the 16. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
There's a play fake. Throws while on the run. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 10. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field, 6-yard gain and a little progress.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends.
All right, here we go. Left call.
Dumps it out right. And they're in for another score. Touchdown, Dallas. That pass play seemed to catch the defense by surprise. Chris, what happened?
Well, I don't know exactly what the defense was looking for on that one, but it wasn't that. The quarterback simply just picked them apart. They knew exactly where the hole was in the defense, and they took advantage.
Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 24-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Kansas City comes out with an I formation.
Fargo. Good yard. Scatter. Learn draw. Do something out.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 2nd down and 5 to go.
Come on, let's go.
Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Dumps it out left. He makes a great open field tackle. Gonzalez gains 6 yards on the play, and with that, they'll come away with a 1st down.
Picked up about 6 yards there for the 1st down, and that's a quarterback and a receiver really understanding the defense. They saw what the defense was giving them, and they simply took it.
Brought down right around the 36-yard line. 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Hey, 4 cones.
He drops back. Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 48-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Yeah, we see that screen. Turbo. Run. Come on.
Croyle hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. 1 yard on the play.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Come on, let's go. Hey, let's go.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. Great open field tackle. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He didn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He wasn't set when he threw. Henry bats it down.
Play results in a turnover on downs.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the I formation.
Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't going to upset. ADO here, ADO.
Stay on side. Stay on side.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the play. From their own 43-yard line. Romo comes to the line under center. They'll come out in an I.
Same thing.
And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Almost got a yard.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Guns it out. Steps out at the 46-yard line.
Gain of 10.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Overload. You got close left.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
And much more. For more information on premium season
Back to throw.
please see Against
Surveys the field. He's into the open. To the 20. He's knocked out at the 9-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
They'll tack on another one. The running back finds the end zone again.
Consistency, that's what this guy brings to your team. It's like that old beat-up robe that you love to wear. Your wife hates it. You love it. You know it's going to keep you warm. And it's consistently just treating you right over the years. That's what this guy brings. His best performance, game in and game out.
It's good. And over 6 minutes still left in the fourth quarter. With the score, the Cowboys 51, the Chiefs 17. He kicks it from his own goal line. What a stiff arm. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
What that screen on here? This dude right here tight. Let's go. Come on now. Come on. Alert run.
Here's the give. He doesn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
All our blitz. Hey, 45. Hut. Come on, D. Hey, let's go, baby.
Nice play fake. He goes up high for the catch. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
Here we go. Come on now.
Croyle gives it up the middle. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. A gain of around 7 for the back. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Kansas City comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. He passes short. Fumble. Williams scoops it. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
The offense will take over at the 36-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Down. Gun. Rainbow. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Drops back on first down. Pass is complete. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Romo back to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Romo drops back, looking for a receiver. It's completed. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. That one works pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
And they get him around the 32-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
T-line. Loosen. Watch the hard count. It's 0-3.
Romo hasn't missed yet. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
And they use motion. Play fake. Passes to the end zone. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Luke 45! Luke 45! Let's go! Hey, don't get that ball out! You said sleep, play it.
Drops back on first down. Passes right. Tipped away. Franklin was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
On the play. Second down.
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 4-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Tiger! Screen here, Twan, screen.
Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped around the 13-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
There for the catch. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Hoyle dropping back. Catch is made. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Hoyle to the air on first down. Throws to the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Drops the easy pick, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Let's get on. What's the call?
Drops back. Throws it. Just clanks right off his hands. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Touch. 48. 48. Turn over, D. Rush. Touch.
He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. Dropped an easy one. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Throws it out. Makes the catch. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Don't adjust your TVs. It's true. The quarterback has just thrown for 500 yards.
You've heard the story about King Midas and everything he touches turning to gold. Well, that has been the case here today. This guy is slinging nothing but gold nuggets today.
Let's get off this field, man. Match. Green, 2-man. Yo. Watch the run. Don't lose the ball. Watch it, D. Wide, Trent, you all right? Tom, alert hook. Empty. Here we go. Overwatch, red man.
Little handoff. He's tackled at the 33. The offense is doing everything right on this drive.
And it's so frustrating for the defense at this point. They know that this offense wants to try and run the football to keep that clock moving, and when you can't stop that, it is really tough.
Let's go, D. Watch the reverse. Toby 32. Swim.
This one will finally be over. Our score, the Cowboys 51, the Chiefs 17.